What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Browndust 2. So Browndust 2 portrays its story and its gameplay modes quite different than, dare I say, 100% of the other gacha games out there. So I feel like the very best way to explain what Browndust 2 is doing is to just walk through it. So let us begin via the pack collection screen. So all of the different story segments in Browndust 2 are going to be housed via these video game cartridges. So right now in the game, there are 8 different story packs. Within these story packs are going to be 3 different variations: normal, hard, and very hard, along with an NPC quest. You can think of these like character side quests in other gacha games. So all of the different story packs has all of those different variations. The next set of stories are going to be character packs. These are different than the main story because within these character packs, you get a preset team at preset levels. So these right here are going to challenge your skill a lot more because you just can't overpower the content or wiggle your way through boss encounters here in these character packs. And then lastly, you have the special packs. These are going to be your auxiliary gameplay mode. So Mirror Wars is going to be PvP, Evil Castle is going to be a season-based tower, and then Path of Adventure is going to be your tried and true daily resource grinds. And then lastly, you have a tutorial pack, right? So that is how all of the story is housed here in Browndust 2. So it's now time for me to unlock a brand new story pack. All right, so now we just bought a brand new story pack, Desert Flower. So let's go ahead and begin this one. We'll slide the video game cartridge into the console and we'll get some free jimmies to boot. Now, some people out there have already kind of speculated that maybe in the future, some of these story packs and character packs won't be free. I'm not sure. We've never actually seen a gacha game paywall story before. So I'm not sure, but all I can say right now, at least at this point, all of the character packs, all the story packs, all of that stuff is free, at least for now.
ついに別れの時が来ると、そのお嬢さんはこう言ったんだ。
So as you guys might imagine, once you get control of your characters, you're free to run around the city, talk to NPCs, collect collectibles, but you can also use some of your character's overworld abilities to do even more things, right? So check this out. So there are a few different overworld abilities that I can do, right? So first things first, I can cook, which I love to do here. You can find some of these ingredients off NPCs, treasure, etc., etc. Cook these up, and these are going to replenish your HP in between battles, because in this game, your HP does not replenish in between battles. You have to eat food, or you have to go to an inn, RPG style. Same thing when it comes to reviving some of your fallen teammates here. Dude, why is Wiggles dead? Wiggles shouldn't be dead, but I can revive some of my fallen teammates here. I can craft gear as well. This is going to be a really big thing once we start talking about the gacha a little bit later. I can craft ultra rare gear, and you're going to be doing a lot of that trying to get the best substats possible, as you guys might imagine. And of course, you can also pickpocket NPCs as well, which is something that you definitely want to do. You can get so many resources from pickpocketing NPCs, so you got to check your morals at the door, baby. Get used to this.
しばしいただいていくこととします。
And now that I just introduced you to Sylvia, she was one of my favorite characters from beta because she has the ability to haggle prices from NPCs. So you do not want to be buying things out of these shops unless you have Sylvia first, because as you guys can see, getting that 35% discount on some of these materials is a big deal. And one more thing to share while we're in town, the gacha isn't the only place where you can recruit different heroes as well. So in a set timer, random heroes are going to visit taverns, and then you can decide if you want to use one of your precious, very limited scrolls to recruit them straight up, or of course just take your chance in the gacha. Now before we jump into combat in true RPG fashion, we're gonna take a little rest at the end first, get our HP back, and jump into combat. I gotta steal some stuff first though, you know what I'm saying? So I already talked about some of the intricacies of combat in my first video. So for this video, we're just gonna do kind of a condensed version, right? So what I wanna do, I wanna start off with my support character. She's gonna do a team-wide attack and crit boost for my entire team. Now, since that's an attack boost, I want her to go first. So I'm gonna move her up the turn order to be the very first character that goes. Next, I wanna get rid of these really tanky front lines. They have 693 HP. So let's try to do this horizontal nuke. That's only going to do 360, so that's not going to be enough. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to follow up that attack with my boy Wiggles here. He's just going to oh, he can actually just kill him on his own. So let's do this instead, right? So we'll move Wiggles to the second spot, move him up here. He's gonna run at these guys here and destroy all 3 of these enemies here, leaving these 3 centipedes over here to the right. So instead of this horizontal attack, I'm gonna do a vertical attack over here. That's gonna KO all of you, leaving this little centipede right over here in the back. And then I do have enough. All right, so let's make sure everything is good. So we're gonna team-wide buff my attack and crit. Wiggles is gonna blow up all 3 of these enemies over here and himself. Justia, or it's like Justia, something like that. She's gonna do a vertical line nuke here and destroy these guys. You, my mage, you're just gonna chill. You're just gonna chill for right now. And then I have my girl Beatrice, who is gonna destroy this last centipede over here. So I should be able to kill all of these enemies in a single turn. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works out here. Now, this is kind of the joy of Browndust 2 combat, is because you can take an encounter that can take you 14 turns, or you can turn that same exact encounter into an encounter that only lasts 1 turn. Oh my God, some cheeks! Who put those there? It wasn't me, FG. And you can see there, I defeated that entire encounter in 1 single turn. So the type of people that are really gonna enjoy Browndust 2 are the type of people that really want an RPG first type of gacha game, along with a combat system that you actually have to pay attention to, right? So let's do another one here. I'm gonna do the same exact song and dance, team-wide buff. From here, let's see what our boy Wiggles can do. And I talked about this earlier, dude. Wiggles is the carry, baby. It's all about Wiggles. All right, you know what we can do? If we get rid of you, right? We'll go Beatrice to get rid of this guy. Oh, you're still... Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. So check this out. That should work. We're going to move Wiggles down. All right, so this is what's gonna happen, right? We got the team-wide buff. We're gonna get rid of this little frontline tank here between my mage and Beatrice. They're gonna kill this guy. That's gonna give our boy Wiggles free reign to run all the way back here and actually destroy all 3 of these, I think? Is that how it's gonna work, FG? No, here we go. No, this is how it's gonna work, I got it now. And then over here, we're gonna do a little vertical nuke here. We're gonna leave 1 alive, but I think that'll be okay. And there's nothing that says you have to defeat every encounter in 1 turn, all right? Oh no, it's cheeks again! Dude, the ultimates in this game are quite risque. All right, so now that should be an open lane to run all the way to the back, blow them all up. Wasn't able to kill all of them in that that Wiggles explosion, unfortunately. So yeah, still gonna take us 2 turns, not that big of a deal. You're just gonna buff up, so no harm done at all. And let's go ahead and do... for this, I still don't have enough. Hold on. Let's build up some SP first. Let's see if, no, we're not gonna be able to do it. Well, we might be able to, because you have 700 HP. I want to show you guys one more ultimate for reasons, for reasons. I still might not be able to do it actually. No, we're good. Move you all the way up to the top, yeah, that should do it. One more ultimate here. Oh my goodness, dude. Why is that angle in this game? Why'd you show us, FG? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm here to present, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to have my own biases. So now you have an idea of how these story segments work. They look quite different than other gacha games out there, but these are basically campaign chapters, right? When you think about other gacha games, this is like chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, hard, very hard, etc., etc. And then once I'm done with Desert Flower, I'll then be able to go into the shop and buy this next one. Oh my goodness, not you. It can be unlocked clearing all of Desert Flower, right? And on it goes. So beyond the main story packs and the character packs, you do have these special packs, which like I said earlier in the video, these are gonna be your auxiliary gameplay mode. So this is gonna be PvP, AKA Mirror Wars, exactly what you think it is, right? You can set up a defensive team, an offensive team, and then climb the PvP leaderboard. So we'll go ahead and skip the story for right now. We'll jump into this pool of blood or red wine, whatever you wanna say. Here's my defensive team and my offensive team, and then we'll let the game find ourselves an opponent here. So right now it looks like we're just fighting, we're still fighting bots as far as I can tell. So let's go. Now when it comes to PvP, it's all automated, right? You set up your team, you set up which costume abilities they should be using, and you just sit back, relax, and watch the AI do its thing. Now as far as I know, because I just unlocked this, so I'm not gonna say something that I don't know for sure, but I think you get the same amount of points whether you win or lose. I think it's going to be hard for me to lose, you know what I'm saying? But I think you get the same points whether you win or lose. So this is just like a checkbox, right? You just go in here, you do your PvP, get the currency, that way you can buy some goodies out of the shop. The next gameplay mode is Evil Castle. I'm not going to be able to show this one off in this video because look at this. My current power is 9,000. Suggested combat power is 19,000. So I'm not going to be able to show this off, but it looks to me to be a season-based tower mode. And then last but not least, the final gameplay mode in the game is called Path of Adventure. This is going to be your tried and true daily resource grind. So you talk to the captain of the ship and you tell the captain you either want to go to the Goblin Ruins for gold or you want to go to the Slime Empire for EXP slime. Now, once you're here in the Slime Empire, you're gonna notice a different type of currency. This is gonna be cooked rice. This is basically stamina for auto hunting, right? So here we are inside the Slime Empire. I'm gonna go ahead and press this button. My team will auto hunt, and basically they'll just continue fighting slimes until they run out of steam rice, AKA stamina. And this is really important because you definitely wanna farm these slimes to get the levels required to defeat some of these stages. So there you go, my friends, a nice little quick overview of what Browndust 2 is all about. So let's go ahead and end this video off as we always do, with a nice little summon session. Now, this game does have weapon gachas, but as far as I can tell now, I'm not an expert just yet, but looking at all the comments about this weapon gacha is that these are complete waste of time. Do not do any of the weapon gachas whatsoever. Just craft your own weapons, because the thing here in Browndust 2, these weapon gacha weapons have randomized substats, which is as bad as you think it is, but you can craft weapons of very similar quality, and since you're crafting them, you can continue to craft them over and over and over to get the actual substats that you're looking for, instead of like spending gems to get like a magic resist sword when you really wanted a crit sword, right? Like that sounds terrible. So that is that, but for this video, oh my goodness, dude. Do you see that? Hold on, see it again. Look at this. Why is that in the game? All right, let's go ahead and do a summon here on this banner. Right now, there are 2 events tied to these summoning banners. So as you summon, you get even more summons, right? So I'm going to spend a little bit of ooh, that looks like a good one, right? I think it is. I showed off the summon animation in the first video, so we'll just kind of go semi-rapid fire. I think we got her. Well, there you go. Justia, or Justia. Another costume for Justia. Now, you might be wondering, what are costumes? Like, what does that even mean in the context of this game? Well, my friends, I'm gonna show you. All right, so here's the character that we just got a brand new costume for. So if we click on costume, you can now see we have this new addition, and the ability tied to this costume is called Sakura's Halo Stroke. Attack 3 times. Each attack deals 151 true physical damage based off of 50% of your attack. And you can see here, it's very front, so you attack here, and you also do some auxiliary attacks right over here. Now, if I want to just walk around in one of these costumes, all I have to do is select it. Now, when it comes to using this ability, however, it actually doesn't matter which costume I want to walk around in town or in combat with. I automatically get that skill added to my character. So as I get costumes, as I get duplicates for costumes, I'm going to get those additional skills added to my lineup. And as I get duplicates, you're going to see +1, +2, +3, making those skills even stronger. So that's basically how the costume system works. I know it's kind of confusing because we've never had a game kind of use costumes in this way, but costumes are basically additional skills for these characters, right? So you have a character, you have Justia, and then you have multiple costumes which represent different skills for that character. So let us go ahead and just use it just for the sake of this YouTube. I'm not going to set up this entire fight here. I just want to see her ultimate. Oh my goodness, dude. What is going on, YouTube? Oh, wow. Even the combat model is risque. Dude, I tell you. But there you go, my friends. A nice little look at Browndust 2. You know, playing this game so far, I don't know, man. It kind of gives me throwback vibes to like Another Eden and like Octopath Traveler, where you kind of play these games, you enjoy the story packs, and then you set the game down for a few months, and then come back to it when more story is added to the game. Maybe. That might be the way I'm going to play this game, but we'll see as we continue on. But so far, so good. I'm enjoying Browndust 2. Good story, really awesome characters, cool animations, and combat that really does test you. What a good video title, FG. I know, dude. But I used it already. I can't use it again. All right. Now we should be good. This will finish it off. Now you definitely want to try to be as oh my god, you definitely want to be as efficient in combat as you possibly can, because, you know, like I said a little bit earlier, your HP does not replenish in between fights. So every single time you have to replenish your HP, that's gold loss when you go to an inn, or that is resources loss as you have to cook food to keep your team topped off. So just something to keep in mind. Once again, my name is FG3000, and this was Browndust 2, and I'm out.